That wine stain, that's what happens when you start a business from home during a pandemic. But yeah, it's all part of it, I guess. I was reading a book. I'll never forget the passage. It was, imagine a day where you got up and you couldn't wait to get stuck into work. And then the day ended and you were gutted because you had so much more you could have fitted in. And I just thought about my working life then and said, that's not me. I got the wine bug pretty young. My dad used to do the booze cruises. You drive over to France on the boat. You go to these big French wine warehouses and bring home a load of cheap wine in the boot. I worked in a wine shop part-time and through college. I did a harvest in the south of France when I was about 19. 12 hours a day, cutting grapes off vines, but gave me a great experience of like the toil that goes into actually, making wines. I had a little wine blog on the side called My Grape Escape. And the whole idea was to escape the corporate world and get into my passion. I joined a company in the UK called Naked Wines. My first job there was the wine buyer. Lucky enough to travel to every wine region on earth, meet the most amazingly talented and passionate winemakers. But as soon as we had kids, we had the urge to move back. Wine isn't an intellectual exercise. It's getting your friends and family around, piling up some good food, having a great time, and that is about it. May 2020, we're all coming out of lockdown 1. We decided on our road to do drinks every Friday night. I volunteered myself to be the booze supplier. People would edge up slowly with their glass and keeping their distance. I realised 2 things. One, I love doing this. I love sharing wines with people. I'd explain, the difference between the Rioja and the Ribera they're drinking, or telling the winemaker's story. And 2, why is wine so expensive in this country? And if you can connect these passionate wine drinkers with the talented winemakers, you can unlock that, great value in the wine. It's the sharing that gets me. So you've gone to Italy or South Africa or somewhere, met an amazing, winemaker, puts their heart and soul into their craft. Something special about that, because wine just brings joy to people. That's definitely what gets me out of bed in the morning. It's special. We came home for the same reason anyone comes home, to be back close to family and friends. And to be able to create that community around people who care about great wine and connecting them in with the people in the world who make the best wine. That's just the dream.